Hello friends, I am He-Man, and I want you to read along as we listen to the adventures of the Masters of the Universe. Get ready for a lot of fun and excitement. Now, let's start. The power of Point Dread and danger at Castle Grayskull. Hidden deep within his mountain lair, Skeletor grins his deadly grin. His newest plot cannot fail. He has planned for everything. Everything that is except the power of Point Dread.
Behold, Beastman! Soon I will be able to enter Castle Grayskull freely and learn its many secrets.
But Master, what about He-Man? He is always there to guard the castle.
Not once I tie him up.
No chain ever made could hold He-Man.
Fool! There are other ways to tie up a man. Sometimes feelings are stronger than steel, like feelings of duty. Cease your brainless snorting and observe. Here lies Castle Grayskull, and over there's the Kingdom of Eternia, He-Man's true home. They are hours apart, even by the swiftest battlecraft. It is here in Eternia that I will tie up He-Man with my invisible chains of duty.
He-Man enters the royal palace of King Randor, ruler of all Eternia.
He-Man, welcome. I am honored by your visit.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'm just sorry I can't get here more often. You know I must spend most of my time guarding Castle Grayskull from the Lord of Destruction, Skeletor.
Yes, I know, He-Man. And all Eternia is proud of you and grateful.
Miles away, Skeletor watches He-Man on his magic lens.
The time is right. Stand over there, Beastman, and hold that boulder up over your head. I will magically make your image appear in King Randor's throne room.
With a blaze from Skeletor's energy blade, Beastman's image appears behind King Randor's throne. Watch out, Your Highness!
What? The pillar's falling! Ah!
No! Sire, hold on! Thank the fates, he's alive. Back in the mountains, Skeletor howls with glee.
My plan, it's working perfectly. Now for part 2 of my plot. Ah, there's what I seek. A common anthill. But not so common once my energy blade does its work. Behold!
Oh, Master, those tiny ants are turning into gigantic monsters.
Yes, Beastman. And under my spell, they are now headed to the Kingdom of Eternia.
Back at the king's palace, Man-at-Arms brings news.
Don't despair, He-Man. Although the king is very weak and must rest for a long while, he will be fine.
Thank goodness. Yet, how could I have made such a mistake? I almost destroyed the man.
He doesn't blame you, He-Man. We all know you must have been tricked by Skeletor somehow. Speaking of whom, we must soon return to Castle Grayskull.
No, my friend. I have a new duty, and it binds me here in this palace. Until the king is well again, I must stay here to protect the kingdom in this place.
But what if there's danger at Castle Grayskull?
If Skeletor causes trouble, the sorceress will send word and I will hurry there.
But the castle is so far from here, you may not get there in time.
Yes, I know, but that is my burden to bear. Without warning, Skeletor's giant mutant ants attack the city of Eternia, leaving destruction in their wake.
Sound the alarm! Giant monsters attacking! All guards to the north wall! Find He-Man! Hurry!
In moments, Eternia's new protector is at the north wall. Back, foul demon! You are no match for He-Man!
This is another of Skeletor's nightmarish tricks. Look, He-Man! They're retreating into the foothills.
I'm going after them. You stay here, Man-at-Arms, in case there's another attack. What? Why, it's Zodac, the Cosmic Enforcer.
Greetings, He-Man. I am here to right a great wrong. Follow me. There is a balance to the universe which must be kept. But Skeletor has upset that balance by playing a terrible trick on you with his energy blade.
Yes, I know that now. But how can I guard Castle Grayskull when Eternia needs me as well? How can I be in two places at once?
Here is your answer, He-Man. Behold, Point Dread. It was created by the same scientists who built Castle Grayskull ages ago before the Great War. Point Dread moves through both time and space, so you can go anywhere in Eternia in an instant. Just fly the Talon Fighter above it to any place you want to go. The scales of destiny are once again balanced. Farewell, He-Man.
He's gone. Well, let's see what Point Dread looks like inside. A monitor of Grayskull. And look, Skeletor and Beastman are just outside its walls. I must get there quickly. He-Man leaps to the controls of the Talon Fighter. This battle plane was designed for 2 pilots. I don't have time to find someone else. I must fly this alone. Skeletor must be stopped. And so, with his mighty strength and skill, He-Man forces the giant warbird speeding towards Castle Grayskull. At that same moment, Skeletor is eyeing his new prize.
Just think, Beastman. Now I can take over Castle Grayskull at my leisure, confident that He-Man is hours away from here protecting his foolish little kingdom.
In a flash, He-Man finds himself at Castle Grayskull. Surrender to the power of Point Dread!
Well, you win this time, He-Man, but I'll be back.
That plane! It's too powerful for us, Master. We must flee.
As He-Man lands the Talon Fighter atop the castle, Point Dread reappears, and it attaches neatly to the top tower. An added bonus. Point Dread is also my key to Castle Grayskull. I'm already inside. The spirit of Castle Grayskull.
That's correct, He-Man. Yes, once again you have saved the castle from Skeletor, He-Man. I thank you.
No, thank the powers of good for Point Dread and the Talon Fighter. Without them, I never would have arrived in time.
Return now to your city. Skeletor's spell is broken. The king is well, and the monsters have vanished.
Farewell! In moments, He-Man is back in the Kingdom of Eternia, thanks to the Talon Fighter and Point Dread.
He-Man, we just received word from the sorceress that you defeated Skeletor at Castle Grayskull. But how? You've only been gone 10 minutes.
Well, let's just say I got to the point. Do your eyes deceive you? Are He-Man and Man-at-Arms really locked in mortal combat? If so, then this is a bad omen of things to come. It could mean danger at Castle Grayskull.
I have you now, He-Man.
Never, Man-at-Arms! Defeat shall be yours! Take that!
Blast, I missed. My weapon shattered.
You're finished now, Man-at-Arms!
Father! He-Man! Stop! This is madness! Please!
No, Teela, we weren't really fighting.
No, my dear. We were merely trying out a new weapon I had invented.
Well, it looks like it needs more work, Father.
Yes, you're right. But better to find out in a mock battle than in a real one.
Speaking of which, when are you going to test the new attack track?
Soon, He-Man. But it still needs some adjustments. Sometimes it acts strange. Almost as if it had a mind of its own.
Overhead, Zor, the sorceress's falcon, arrives with a message.
By your leave, He-Man. There is trouble. Skeletor and his men have been spotted approaching Castle Grayskull from the north. They are only a short march away from it.
We'll take the Talon Fighter. We must get there quickly.
But He-Man, the Talon Fighter can only carry 2 of us.
No, you go ahead, Father. I'll take the attack track and meet you at Castle Grayskull later. Now go!
Oh, this Talon Fighter is truly amazing.
Yes. With its magic, we'll be at Castle Grayskull in moments. And with Skeletor around, every moment counts. Hang on! In a flash, our two heroes arrive at their destination.
I don't understand, He-Man. Skeletor and his band are nowhere in sight.
Yes, 'tis strange. Then we'll just have to wait. Meanwhile, Teela is giving the attack track quite a workout.
This vehicle's marvelous! These giant treads can handle even the toughest ground. I should be near Castle Grayskull now. Wait, who could that be out here? Many faces? How did you get here?
I don't really know. I can't seem to remember.
Suddenly, Many-Faces changes into his beast self.
No, Many Faces! Let me go!
From behind a rock steps,
Skeletor! Might have known you were behind this. Release Many Faces from your spell!
No, my dear. I still have a need of him. And you as well. I shall place you under my control. Energy Blade, work your spell.
No! I will let you...
I knew He-Man would fly ahead and leave Teela to follow. Now I have her and the attack track. What is that?
suddenly a smokescreen billows out of the attack track.
Curse this machine! It must have a defense system. Leave it here to rot. Let's get to Castle Grayskull.
Later at Castle Grayskull,
Tri-Klops, use your gamma vision to look around the corner. What do you see?
He-Man and Man-at-Arms are standing in the watchtower, Master.
Excellent. Now it's Teela's turn to help me. Go forward, my dear, and call He-Man.
He-Man, I am here. Open the drawbridge.
Yes, right away, Teela.
Drop your weapons, He-Man, and remove your super suit. That's right. Now I am the master of Castle Grayskull, and I will learn its secrets. Trapjaw, take these three away to the dungeon.
Below ground in the dungeon.
Ha ha ha! Who would have thought it? The mighty He-Man locked up in a dingy cell.
Quiet, fool!
My, is that the best the great He-Man can do? Just throw water? Ha ha ha! Just for that, I'm going to stay and keep you company. Say, did I ever tell you about the time I fought off 16 giant spiders?
Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. Upstairs, Skeletor is busy trying to study the castle's command center.
Beastman, leave that alone. Don't touch that, merman. How can I learn the secrets of the castle with you bumblers poking around?
Master, what does this lever do?
Serves the fool right.
Meanwhile, in the dungeon, a strange change is taking place.
And then the sword went. What's happening? I can't move my.
It worked. He's rusted shut.
Of course! That's why He-Man threw the water at him and then kept him here talking. The iron in his jaw and arm is rusted tight. He can't even move or call for help.
What? Get his keys. The game is finished, Skeletor.
No! Beastmen! Mermen! Get them!
Looks like your master's escaping, leaving you with the dirty work, Beastman.
But we'll have this bunch cleaned up in no time.
Right. I'll go after Skeletor.
One more step, He-Man, and Teela is finished. Throw down your weapons. What's that? What are you doing?
Seemingly out of nowhere, the Battle Falcon Zor swoops down and drops the bomb from his backpack. Great shot, Zor. You blew him right over the castle wall.
Curse you, He-Man! You and all your friends and your weapons and go!
Look, He-Man, it's attack track. It's firing lasers at Skeletor.
I think you were right, Man-at-Arms. That machine does have a mind of its own.
Well, there goes Skeletor and his band, Many-Faces.
And his spell over me is now broken.
Well, that only leaves our jailer Trapjaw to deal with. What should we do with our rusted foe?
Perhaps you can use him as a dummy for combat practice, eh, Man-at-Arms?